The Samsung Galaxy Z Trifold is once again the center of attention, and this time the excitement is even higher. Over the past few months, leaks have painted a picture of a futuristic device designed to blend a smartphone and a tablet into one sleek machine. The early discussions focused on its ultra-slim 4.2mm profile when unfolded and a rumored price tag of around 3,000. That number alone made many people assume this device would be nothing more than a luxury showpiece for a very small audience. But things have changed fast. With the expected launch date of December 5th now just around the corner, new information has appeared. And this new wave of leaks suggests something many didn't expect, a major price drop even before the device is officially unveiled. The Galaxy Z Trifold now seems more like a serious market challenger rather than a futuristic concept meant only for collectors. The biggest surprise comes from the pricing reports. For months, analysts predicted a $3,000 price that matched the phone's ambitious design and engineering challenges. This device uses 2 hinges, 3 flexible OLED panels, and a brand new internal structure, so the early predictions made sense. It looked like a product for people who wanted the most advanced tech regardless of cost. However, sources close to Samsung's supply chain now claim that the starting price is expected to be $499. That is still expensive, especially compared to the $999 Galaxy Z Fold 7. But it marks a psychological shift. A $500 difference can dramatically change how people view a product. Instead of being an unreachable luxury device, it becomes a high-end flagship that more tech-focused buyers may actually consider. This new price also puts the Galaxy Z Trifold in a strong position against Huawei's Mate X-T, which is even more expensive in markets where it is sold. If Samsung has truly adjusted the price this aggressively, it shows that the company wants real market share, not just headlines. The release date now seems all but confirmed. Multiple reports from South Korea say that Samsung will reveal the Galaxy Z Trifold on December 5th, 2025. The event is expected to take place in Seoul and will be a special edition of Samsung's famous Unpacked presentations. This one is likely to focus heavily on engineering, as Samsung wants to highlight the complex Trifold design and the amount of research behind it. There is, however, an important detail buyers need to know. The initial launch will not be global. Experts widely agree that the device will launch first in South Korea and China only. These two regions have shown strong interest in foldables, and Samsung may be using them as early testing grounds. The limited release appears to be a strategic move driven by 2 reasons. The first is supply constraints. Producing 3 UTGS ultra-thin glass panels with strong enough durability is extremely difficult. Reports say that Samsung may only have enough supply to produce 50,000 to 100,000 units at first. The second reason is market testing. Before expanding to the US and Europe in 2026, Samsung wants to analyze how the device performs in real hands, especially regarding hinge strength, flexibility, and long-term usage. With these factors in mind, the Galaxy Z Trifold might be one of the most exclusive product launches Samsung has ever done. The design now appears clearer than ever. Unlike outward folding rivals, Samsung is using an inward folding G-style structure. This means the phone folds twice inwardly, like folding a piece of paper into thirds. When closed, users get a 6.5-inch cover screen that works like a normal smartphone display. When opened, the device transforms into a large 10-inch tablet. This choice protects the soft internal display from scratches and accidental damage, something Samsung has learned from years of Z Fold development. The unfolded thickness of just 4.2mm makes it thinner than an iPad Pro, creating one of the slimmest tablet experiences ever. When folded, the device is around 14mm thick, which is still manageable for something that replaces both a phone and a tablet at the same time. The specifications prove that Samsung is treating this as a top-tier 2025 flagship. The main 10-inch LTPO OLED display supports 120Hz refresh rate and reaches around 600 nits of brightness. The 6.5-inch outer display is brighter at 600 nits and also supports 120Hz. Powering the device is the expected Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip, built on a Thurn process for high efficiency and smooth multitasking. This chipset is designed to handle tri-screen operations, multi-window apps, and heavy workloads. The Trifold comes with 16 GB of LPDDR6 RAM and storage options of 5 to 1 GB or 1 TB using UFS 4.1 technology. Cameras have always been a weak point for foldables, but Samsung seems determined to change that. This model is rumored to feature a 200-megapixel ISO-CL HP9 main sensor, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom. These numbers suggest that Samsung does not want the Trifold to lag behind its standard flagship phones. The battery is another highlight. The device reportedly includes a combined capacity of 600 mAh, which is impressive considering how thin it becomes when unfolded. Charging speeds are expected at 45 watt wired, with wireless charging included. When the leaked specs are placed together, 10-inch OLED, 6.5-inch outer screen, Snapdragon Gen 5, 16GB RAM, 200-megapixel camera, and 600 mAh battery. The Galaxy Z Trifold looks like Samsung's most ambitious product in years. The big question now is whether this device will transform the mobile market or become a bold experiment with limited impact. Many believe it could become the biggest innovation since the original Galaxy Fold in 2019 by lowering the price to around $2,499. Samsung is positioning the Trifold as more than a luxury tech showcase. It is being presented as a real product for early adopters who want the next big form factor. Buyers in the US, UK, and Europe may have to wait until 2026, but the December 5th launch will finally reveal whether Samsung's Tri-Fold vision can live up to the hype, and whether this unusual, futuristic design is ready for the real world.